A single-seat, open-top, road-legal track car has been around for more than a decade, and its maker, BAC, is showing no signs of deviating from its core competency. On the eve of expanding sales to the US, the British boutique supercar maker unveiled its latest iteration of the Mono at Monterey Car Week. The Mono, for those not familiar, is as simple a supercar concept as you can get. One seat mounted in the center, an open cockpit, a racing engine and transmission, rear-wheel drive, a race-derived suspension, and just enough exterior lighting to make it road legal. Originally presented in 2011, it received a new engine in 2015, a harder core version in 2019, and a turbocharged model in 2020. For 2024, BAC has given the original Mono a thorough going over. The mid-mounted 2.5-liter naturally aspirated i4 code developed with Mountoon Racing and based on the Ford Duratec engine now makes an additional 6 horsepower, with output standing at 311 horsepower and 231 pounds-to-foot, borrowing a few tricks from the more powerful Mono R engine. The standard Mono engine now revs to 8,000 revolutions per minute. With a claimed curb weight of just 1,257 pounds, a 6-speed sequential racing transmission, and spec Pirelli P0 Trofeo R tires, BAC says the updated Mono can hit 60 miles per hour in just 2.7 seconds. With the engine behind the driver, BAC claims a weight balance of 41% front and 59% rear, just 1% more front bias than a Porsche 911 GT3. The ratios in that transmission, by the way, can be customized based on customer needs. The Mono's racing-derived, pushrod-actuated suspension has been further refined to broaden its operating envelope, making it more pleasant to drive on the street and no less ferocious on a track. The mechanically adjustable suspension and electronically controlled 2-mode dampers keep those Trofeo Rs, and optional slick and wet weather track tires, in contact with the tarmac. The scantily clad Mono's graphene-infused carbon composite bodywork has been massaged a bit, giving it softer curves with no less attention to aerodynamics. The massive front splitter is a little less squared off, and the Mono R single-element headlights replace the original Mono stacked 2-piece headlights. The engine air intake over the driver's left shoulder is smaller and sleeker than the Mono R's drop tank scoop. Altogether, the new Mono looks a smidge more like a supercar than a race car. Pricing hasn't been announced, but it hardly matters as the first cars have already been sold ahead of the debut and production has already started. The old Mono started at an equivalent of roughly $200,000, so that's a good guess for the new one.
We have come to the end of the video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel to help us.